Okay, this is the Peugeot. It is French. This is the tires, 35 millimeter tires. These are the tires that came with it. I don't know. They're 25 millimeter wide tires, okay? Any wider and they're going to rub against this. This wheel is, no, not that wheel. No, that wheel. That wheel is steel and dimpled, and regardless of how much I toe in the brakes or whatever, they squeak and they make the noise. They're bad. They're bad. So this is a Chinesium wheel master hub, and some German sounding Chinese name. Those are really good brake pads. Okay, nice and centered. Pull them out, no rubbing whatsoever. Look how tight they are. Taut. Okay, tape is coming tomorrow. I need to put the tape over here. When I put the tape over there, then I put those in there. Rear tire. Why the rear tire was actually perfectly good. So this is an Alex rim. I believe, yeah, this is an Alex rim. That is like the OEM hub. 7-speed French. It requires a $40. So I've got all the tools for this, right? That is one type of tool. That is the tool for if I had a 6-speed or 5-speed cassette that would normally work if this wasn't a stupid French bike. And one of these is for like a cassette. The other is for like I'm sorry, freewheel. Yeah, freewheel. Cassette is the normal new things. Freewheels are the older things. This is what like would work if this wasn't a French bike on that style of thing, but I actually need one with like 40 splines, 44 splines. It's a $40 tool, right? And it's nothing special with the tool, it's just weird in French. It looks exactly like the same concept as the weird spline going thing goes burr. Anyway. This one over here was the one that was not holding air. And this tape is all cruddy. And despite these being 25s, the inner tube was rated for 35 to 44 millimeter wide tires. But, look at that. That is a 3-speed derailleur. And I'm gonna... And so it's a friction shift, so that means this is very forgiving, so I'm actually not that skilled. So we're in the middle gear over there, right? And we're in there, right? And we're gonna push this all the way up. And we're not falling over. Our limit screws are set very well. I was having trouble with the limit screw, then I realized I didn't screw this down thick. This one, yeah, but anyway, just to show you, this is like, let's look at that. Right. So I got this in little, and I don't have too much slack here. Wait. Maybe a little bit too much slack over there. So I might have a little bit too much slack over here. Probably, so if I put this in little, which I should never ever do, that's a bad thing to do for any period of time. But if I were to do that, I'm sorry, not that. Okay. I guess that's the problem. I'm probably gonna have to change the rear derailleur out. Okay. Okay, so if I go. Come on. That's rubbing here. So that seems to be clear. So yeah, okay, so I shouldn't go into like little. So the big problem here, if I go into little, which is like a combination that is bad because cross chaining is bad. Then I risk some rubbing over here. That this chain is rubbing there, but I apologize that my phone does not focus. That's bad, but, and that's a little slacky, but, go back over there. Okay. Go back here, right? So in the big, the more important thing is that if I ever do go in a big, I'm in solid big, and everything seems pretty solid, which is also cross-chaining, but not terrible. But, I got plenty of deflection here. So, I'm going to call this like a victory here. I just got to like put tires in this bad boy. And I'll have 2 aluminum wheels. I mean, I'll have to like center this one, but I'll do that. So that's out of center, but whatever. I mean, I can center it or whatever. And maybe I'll change those brakes, but whatever. I'll make that work. And, but I got, that's important. Though they're tired, though they're good. Right? So they're nice and tight with the holding onto the suicide lever that's called the suicide lever over there. That's where you're supposed to brake from over there. This is just a thing which disappeared when drifters became a thing. Anyway, tomorrow stuff is coming from Amazon, and she shall ride. The big thing here is that this is the OEM left crank. That's the big thing that's killing me. And I cannot remove it. I stripped it, whatever. I'm gonna ride it with this screw over here, really loose, in hope that this falls off. And then I can put the matching crank, which is somewhere. Okay. Somewhere in my empire of dirt. Is that. I take that off. That'll match. So if I ride this around loose, if not, I'll just screw it in. I'll just put this one back on. These are like basically effectively the same. I just want them to look the same. And pedals. Yeah, pedals. I got pedals. What the hell? Where'd my pedals go? That's annoying. You're gonna watch me find my damn pedals, people. I just took one of them off. It's not that pedal. They're aluminum pedals. I have plenty of spare pedals. I know where my spare pedals are. So I can't find them, but that's not the issue here. The issue here is finding these pedals. Come on. Oh, there we go. Pedals. Pedals and crank. There we go. There's my parts. So there's the pedals. That's the pretty crank. It's a little lighter than the other crank, I think. I don't care that much. I just want them to match. But yeah, the point being that this is now going down to this one. So the important thing is this third gear over here is about the size of this gear. We're close to 1-to-1 ratio. And yeah, I can go big hills with this one, or when I'm tired, and I will sit there and I will do this. I will move my fingers. I will go up big hills on this, move my fingers. I will have a Peugeot Premier bike that'll be fully modernized with a nice little bell. And then I will ride it. I will find bad neighbors to ride it. I will not lock it when I park it. I will come outside and I will be angry no one stole my French bike that has angered me so much. Thank you all for watching.